Well, thankfully, I had a Christian upbringing, raised in the South in the Southern Baptist Church. And the happiest part of that for me was encountering the Bible. So the stories of David and Goliath and, David and Bathsheba and I guess I got the edited down version of David and Bathsheba. But all of those things make up my earliest mythology, my earliest, the stories that I cut my teeth on. So I think that kind of exposure to the Bible early on, especially the New Testament, the life of Christ, is going to color your whole outlook. The stories themselves change you. It was the Jesus freak movement of the early 70s, and somebody didn't keep the door tightly under control, so that I got sent off to church camp, and the next thing I knew there were these barefoot hippies playing guitars and talking to us about an encounter with Jesus. That's where the Bible stories of my childhood met people who were living it out as an older person, and turned me into a bit of a Jesus freak myself, although my hair wasn't very long yet. Well, some people might think of the very opposite of the Jesus movement of the early 70s would be the Roman Catholic Church. And it's not opposites, it's just a witness to the fact that the church is very big and has very different kinds of people in it. You pretty quickly find, as an evangelical Christian, that your timeline has got big gaps in it. And that was a strange idea for me. So it started a quest to learn more about what Christians were like during those ages when the people didn't look very much like Southern Baptists. So I did go searching through history of early Christianity. And especially, it was a big day when I found the writings of the people that we refer to as the early church fathers. And that seemed to offer an answer to the question, what was the early church like? And that we seemed to be able to know an answer to that. So we didn't just, I had already become aware of having been involved in non-denominational Christian works of various types, that Christian unity wasn't very unified, and that there were a lot of different opinions. But to be able to check it against early interpreters who had been put into place by the apostles themselves, so that I could use them as my trusted interpreter rather than myself, that was a big moment. And so that was the process. History nerd goes looking for trouble. My touchstone is still the Jesus movement of the 70s. And I've added good things on top of that, some of them unexpected, very strange and alien maybe to a lot of the people that first brought that message to me with their long hair and guitars. But a sense of having built upon a solid foundation that nevertheless had some things that needed to be clarified. So that would be what the process has been like for me, of adding, not really of subtracting or overthrowing.